What's up, guys? So I'm gonna kind of challenge myself. I can tend to get kind of long-winded, but I've got like 8 minutes to drive to Sonic to pick up a DoorDash, and I'm gonna go over Michael Ockerfeldt's growls. So biggest misconception that I had when I first tried to learn these is to try to do it with the false chord technique. You don't want to do that. You're not gonna be able to hold out the growls for very long at all, and it's just not gonna sound quite right. You can get them to sound awesome with false chord, but it's not what Michael's doing. You're not gonna get it to sound like Opeth if you do it with false chord. But anyway, so basic fry growling. Took me a while to learn how to do this, so don't worry if you can't get this right away. But you're gonna kind of get a fry scream, but just try to get it to go lower and lower and lower. So you can do that one of two ways. You can go wah 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 wah, get your fry scream right, and then just try to go lower. Wah 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 wah. So you can try it that way. Whoa. Or you could try it this way, where you just kind of go from just real basic, kind of starting at the kind of from the ground up. So you can go kind of whisper scream. And this will probably work better if you're a beginner, kind of whisper scream. And then just kind of try to get more of that sound added in. So, and then maybe try to put a note in there too. So surprisingly, head voice notes work well even for the growl. So that's my voice kind of peeking through. It's cracking a little bit. If I completely get rid of the fry. So you can tell even with the deep growl, it's a head voice note. But yeah, just try to mess with that. Basically, the gist of a fry growl is you do it with your cords closed and you're sputtering air through them, kind of like a trumpet. Or if you don't play the trumpet, I don't either. I was in jazz band though, so I know kind of how it works. But is essentially what your vocal cords are doing. So maybe try to visualize that too as you're doing this. And another exercise that helps is saying hut and then cutting it off really fast. So hut 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 hut. Or act like you're the Count, like Count Dracula, or not Count Dracula, what the Count from Sesame Street. Ah 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 ah. Each of those times you're cutting it off, your cords are closing. So that's kind of how you can get used to controlling closing your cords. Ah! Try to draw it out. Ah! And closing your lips is gonna get it to sound deeper, but you can also try to sing deeper notes with it, because these are all gonna have pitches. So yeah, fry growls. So that's essentially what Michael's doing. And then you kind of want to like do a lower larynx position, kind of like this. Just kind of try to make your voice sound really low, and then put a growl over that. Lower larynx position. Goes up high too. But some of the lines from the Opeth songs, I'm trying to think. Suddenly I forget all the lyrics when I'm making a video. We got Wreath. Oh, oh. And you got the intro, so. Oh. And then you go through, and then calling me back again. This nightmare always the same. Still never enough. Haunting on the brink of discovery. Moving into the darkness. Or the mask of a ghost. Smeared all across my skin. Rotted over the insect. And I have a tendency to want to go into false chord, so you really got to catch yourself and start just practicing self-fries. So, wow, wow, wow! Rotted over the insects. Rotted over. Just try to get it really deep. So I'm gonna wah wah wah, then lower larynx. Wah wah wah. Rotted over the insects. Raw. Oh, memory. Trying to go into false chord again, so I gotta catch myself. Old memories. I'm not a dead. See, trying to slip into false chord again. I'm learning this as I go, so bear with me. Oh, I'm not a dead. That's another thing you can do to help, is do it with your mouth closed and get the resonance in your throat. And then open your mouth and it'll come out real strong. So, yeah, that's essentially what you're doing. I'm not a dead, but wish to know. So, that's just kind of what I got so far. So yeah, we'll see if I upload this. If I do, just let me know how it sounds. Thanks, guys.